Hey there, Personas. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yume Nikki. My name is Resubros, and this is the part, 9 of the Let's Play series. I believe I may be right. In the last episode, we had one of the few events in the game where it has a cutscene and all that with it. It was the Mars effect, cutscene, not effect. And in this episode, I am going to... I honestly don't want to do it, but at the same time I must. I'm looking around for a very specific effect in the game. I'm trying to think of how I can get to there. I need to go to the mall, and the only way that I know so far of how to get to the mall is by going to, I believe, here. I believe if we go all the way down and to the right, we should come across the entrance mall door. And if not, we'll go to the flute area. We got to the flute area by doing the underground world. We went to the underground world right before last episode. And instead of going to the fire area, what we can do is we can go up. How did we get to the underground world, though? We went to the staircase of hands. Oh, right. Speaking of which, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Since I used the Meta Maude last episode, that means that we can still go to the staircase of hands. See how smart I am? So since we can still go to the staircase of hands, I don't have to keep trying over and over again to try to get the staircase of hands to work. Why did I go back in here? In other words, that bed will still take us to the staircase of hands, but instead of going to the Mars location, we'll go to the, what's it called? Oh god, I'm drawing a blank. The mall! We'll go to the mall. And we'll go to see if that entrance is open to the forest world. And if it's not, then oops. But yeah, this is the point where it's going to become very difficult to figure out where to go. Because I don't exactly know where the locations of everything is. I know where the effects are in terms of like the actual room or the location and whatnot, but truth of the matter is I don't know. Oh, whoa, hold up. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so let me do this. If we were to go down this escalator, we'd be sent to the mall. If we went to the mall and then we went back up the same escalator, we'd be sent to this exact same room, except there would be a cone located right here. So, because there's no cone located here, and that means that we can only enter, once we're here, to this room for the first time, we can only enter this room without the cone being located here, only by going through the staircase of hands. So let's go to this one right here and not be sent to the mall, but rather... What is this? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen this before. There's a kitty cat. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, this is an effect room. Not an effect room, an event room. There's an effect in the game that I didn't know existed, and I didn't know how to get it until right when I beat the game. And the only way you can get this event to go is with that effect. But unfortunately, we don't have that effect, so we won't be able to do that event. It's just a quirky little event, but see, like, if we go up again, there's a traffic cone here, so it no longer is valid. So that's that. Let's see. Yep, here we go. The thing is open. So if we go through here again, there's that frog we got the frog effect from. We're going to be revisiting a lot of places before, so unfortunately, what I'm going to be doing is this. Well, never mind. I'll see what I'll do. No, I forgot this is... No! Okay, no, you know what? No. I've done this maze twice now. I am not doing it again. I don't care if I... Oh, I pitched myself awake. Shit. I am so stupid. I can't believe I pinched myself awake. Ah. Anyway, if you're in the dream world, you can move around in your chair, I believe. I forget how. There we go. So if you just press the enter key, when you're at your desk, you can move around. Oh no, I was lying. It's not the fastest mode of transportation. Although there is a glitch that makes it be the fastest mode of transportation. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that glitch, so oh well. Where do we go? Where do we go? This is the number world. There was nothing there. We got the guillotine, the severed head in that one. This is Neon World, nothing of interest there either. What was this area again? This was Mirror World, of course. That's where we got the hairs. The hairy hairs. This is Candle World. Yeah, we got the midget effect. This is Eyeball World, where we got the Metamate effect. This is, yeah, the... I don't know what it's called worlds. This is... What is this one? Mirror World, that's why. That's Snow World. And that's the world that's too dark to look at anything. And this is Puddle World. Okay. I'm gonna go through Puddle World one more time, and I'll see you guys in a bit, because I think the effect we're looking for is here. So, I'm gonna cut every now and then until when I start talking again. So anyway, I'm going straight down, and then I'm going to the right. And I will see you guys when I come across it, and I'll point out a map on where it is. Or I'll let you know if I can find it. So far, so not good. I haven't really found the effect that I was looking for yet. But I am getting there. Slowly but surely, I am gonna find it. With the bicycle effect, it makes it much more easier to traverse these locations. I just wish I had the bicycle effect when I first started the Let's Play. That way it wouldn't have been so... Oh, here it is! I don't think this is what I was looking for, but let's check it out. Oh, this is something... Okay, so this is another sector of the dense woods that we were always in. Do you remember where we got the frog effect and we found the jellyfish and whatnot, where we went through the thing? Yeah, I can words. Well, if you go into the Puddle World and you go through there, if you find this area, if you just go down 2 screens... Well, technically what would be 2 screens, and, not 2 steps, 2 screens, and you keep going to the right, you'll find this. But this is the location where you can find, I think, up to a maximum of like 2 or even 3 effects. Now, what we first want to do, I think, is want to go to the left, and if you notice, we're bicycling on a roadway. I don't know how I feel about this, because whenever people are on roadways and they're not paying attention to their surroundings, very, very bad things can happen. So, I don't... The fact that Madotsuki is in the woods alone when it's raining and she's not all alone and she would have to walk on a bicycle, on the road, that's just awful. Have you guys ever run into a situation where you had to, walk alongside a lonely road and, it was raining or something? I've never had that happen to me. Okay, I actually had that happen to me once, but it was because I was, going home from school one day, and we just went in a circle, and, when I was walking home, it was very slushy and muddy and whatnot. It was really, really awful, because the rain was pouring, it was awful. I didn't have an umbrella, so all I had was my jacket, and I was afraid that all my stuff in my backpack was going to get ruined, and luckily nothing ever got ruined, but just walking in the rain by yourself, even if you have, like, the comfort of listening to music or something, it's not exactly a good feeling. It's, I can speak with that from experience. Okay, this tree. I think you'd want to touch the tree. I'm not sure if this is... don't tell me it's a random event as well. No. It's a random event. Okay. Great. That means I have to keep going back here. So there's a random event, just like with the bed and the staircase of hands, that there's a random event that if you talk with this tree, not touch it, but, well, I guess technically you touch it. Either way, if you interact with the tree, it'll send you to another area that we have not been to before, and it leads you to an effect. And that effect that it leads you to is actually an effect that creates the event we saw with that black cat in the area where we found where we would have gone to the mall. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, just Madotsuki being alone on a rainy night because this is night. I have to admit, it is night. It looks dark. It's just awful. And the thing is, I was walking in the daytime, except it was cloudy, obviously, because it was raining. So, I didn't have it that bad. But the fact that she has to do it at night, ugh. I honestly cannot imagine how it must feel. Okay. I thought something would happen if we touched that jellyfish. Like, I thought something bad would happen. But turns out, no. The jellyfish is still there? Okay. This is a very, very confusing roadway. Because if you go left for a certain amount of time, or if you go right, like, for instance, we're at that, we passed that pink area. If we keep going right, past the jellyfish, past that area that leads into a loop, past the area where it leads to that new effect, if we keep going right, the screen stops scrolling. Yeah, this is just awful. Oh god, it must have been so dark. I'm so sorry for it. Oh. That's good. It's uteruses. That's perfect. Why? What would she be thinking about uteruses? Oh, okay, and it keeps repeating. Now, I believe if you repeat this loop, like if you go through this loop 5 times, something specific? No. Something special happens, but I don't know what it is. I don't remember how many times, but I found it out. I technically would have found it out myself had I known the specific amount of times, but I didn't know how many times you had to do it. I think it's 4 or 5 times. I'll put up on the screen right now how long you're supposed to scroll for, and this is my 5th. Once I complete this loop, it's going to be my 5th loop. But once you complete the certain number of loops that it requires, and I'll put that on the screen right now. Once you do that, if you go left, yeah, that uterus looks at you funny. Good. I think I did that wrong, because this is not the correct area you're supposed to go. Oh, okay. Before I go any further, that right there is another random event. Like with the bed and the staircase of hands, and some of the sewers that are often closed or open, this one could have a thing popping out of it, which looks very, very questionable, or not. And if it doesn't have something popping out of it, then you can't enter that doorway. So, I'm lucky enough to be in a dream where it's open, but, someone got run over. Stoplight. Well, that's literally irony at its finest. If you do use the stoplight effect, and it's on the red light, then you literally pause time. This is very, very helpful when you're trying to get through areas where there's Torngans, because if you use this where there's areas where there's Torngans, it pauses them in their tracks and they can't chase you. So the face plaza, face carpet plaza, and areas where there's Torngan, like that checkerboard plaza we saw that led to hell, it's very, very helpful to get through that. It's one of the more useful effects in the game, in specific areas, however. But yeah, I'm so sorry that this happens. People can be stupid many of the times when they're on the road. I have a friend right now, and I don't think she does. I'm actually very happy she doesn't do this anymore, or at least as much as she did. I don't think she does it, actually. But she used to text a lot while she was driving, and be on the phone and on Facebook and whatnot. And I straight up just told her that people who do that are stupid. I'm gonna take this moment to get on my high horse right here, so I'm sorry. But if you are ever on your phone, and you are Facebooking or texting or whatever, just know that I think you are a stupid person. I don't care if you think I'm a good person or whatnot. I don't care if you're a subscriber or whatever. You are a stupid person if you text and whatnot. I don't care. I say that to my friends all the time. A lot of my friends say that, and I'm like, okay, I love you and whatnot. I love you. You're the best. You're a friend. You're a good friend. But you text, and that's gonna get you murdered one day. So just stop it. Okay. I just had to go on that little oh, well, okay. I had to get on that little preaching thing just to talk about how much I hate people who do that, but now I don't know what to do. Also, if you notice, the music is the the desert music. Oh look, that's why, we're back here again. Except this is a closed off area. So that's good. What is in here? Oh, we can scroll the screen up here. Well, that's... What was she... I don't understand any of this. Oh. I don't... Oh, God. Okay, so... This always irks me, but I don't understand what you're supposed to do here. I'm gonna put up on the screen right now what you can do, unless it's like a spoiler for an effect or something. But as far as I know... Can we go under? No. As far as I know, this is just made to freak you out, and there's nothing of interest here. Which is really... it looks like he's just about to bite me. What is it about to do? Can I call you over? No. You're not attracted by anything. What if I became faceless? Do you like my facelessness? No? Okay. I'm gonna leave. Because I don't like this area. I don't like this area at all. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no. Yeah, I think that was one of the effects. What? That was one of the effects that I was talking about, the stoplight effect. And up there, right there, in that little patch of opening, that's where we were before when we were getting the frog effect a long time ago. And we'd be like, oh yeah, there's something down there. This is that's something. Now it looks familiar. Now it's all making sense. And actually, we already have 17 effects. There's only 7 effects in the game, which is fantastic and sad at the same time. And we're back here. Okay. I'm going to... I don't want to cheat, but at the same time, I need to know this right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video real quickly, and I'm going to see how many times I have to loop it, and then I'll show myself doing it. It's this one door we have not entered before, and there's a good reason for it. This is Dark World, and as the name implies, it's dark. And currently, I cannot find it because I don't know. It's much easier to look for this effect if you know what the room looks like, obviously, because you'll know what the effect is. But there's a certain effect in this game that allows you to illuminate the room, and segments where it's dark like this become really, really easy to see what's going on around you. It's not required to see in the dark, but it makes it much easier. Plus, there's markings on the ground that we can't see right now that allow us to distinguish where we are in terms of, like, on the map. But unfortunately, we don't have the effect, because I didn't know where to find it. But the effect I'm looking for right now, here it is. Here it is. You can't see it. You probably can't see it. The knife. If you've probably seen any fan art of Yume Nikki, and let me get out right here. If you've seen any fan art of Yume Nikki, you've probably seen pictures of Madotsuki holding a knife. And this knife is probably like one of the trademark things of the game. This and another event that we haven't gone into yet. This knife, as real as it is, allows you to kill NPCs. I believe it allows you to also kill Torngans, and, well, let me just show you. But yes, the knife allows you to stab things and to kill things. That is its sole purpose in existence. Now, we're going back to Number World again, because if you might remember, there's a Torngan in here that didn't kill you. We're not going to go to the Torngan right now, but for instance, if I wanted to kill someone, I really could just pull up a knife, and, yeah, see, and he's running away. Oh, God. No. End game and return to menu? No. Yeah, that's awful. Every enemy that you kill, they're not even enemies, anything that you kill in this game has a blood-curdling scream as it dies because you murdered it. This game has suddenly taken a very, very, very sudden turn. So, if you have the knife out, naturally, the people who have the knife out are scary, and anyone who has a knife out will cause the other people to run away from them. If you were around any NPCs, they would instantly run away from you. So, for instance, right here, notice how everyone shuffles away from me. Because they're scared of me. Of course, I'm a girl wielding a knife, and I'm killing them. Oh my God. Jesus. That's where I was just like, no, this game has just gotten a little bit too real. Anyway, that's what I was trying to show you. We see that coin right there. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, we see that we have 100 yen. Now, this is just a side effect from the fact that this game was made in the RPG Maker thing, studio. But in the studio, it's obviously an RPG, so you would have money, and you would be able to go to a store and buy weapons and upgrades and whatnot. And it was something, like I said before, it's why we have life in this game. Technically, nothing can hurt you, though, so there's no way that you can die. But you can collect money, and there are vending machines in the game that let you buy health upgrades. So every vending machine we've seen so far has allowed you to, well, so far we haven't been able to do anything with it. But see, now we have 200 yen. With the money, we can go to a vending machine and spend money and actually buy health upgrades. However, since Yume Nikki has nothing that causes bodily harm, and since HP is not a thing in Yume Nikki at least, then there's technically no purpose for it. And so money and health have no purpose in this game. It's nice to increase it though, but there's honestly no purpose. You don't get an achievement, you don't get a reward, nothing. There's no reason for it. Other than looking cool. Actually, no. So yeah, this is the blue face wall room or whatever. There's no point to it except for a lot of ability to kill people and get money, which is awful. Nowadays, that's nothing new because we have things like Grand Theft Auto 5 where you can kill people and get money and, oh yeah, blue, yeah. Sigh. But now that we had the knife effect and now that we were able to show off the money effect and all that stuff in the game, I think we're going to call this episode quits here and hopefully try to regain our consciousness. Food for thought. Why was she dreaming of killing people? That is one of the more interesting things. And it's actually for like a couple... I'm going to probably make videos on the theories and topics and whatnot, but that's another reason why people think Madotsuki herself is an insane person. Besides the drawings that she's done, the people she hung out with, how she interpreted other people, her dreams, for God's sakes, like everything we see in her dreams, the eyeballs, the decapitated heads, all the effects that we see here, and the way she saw other people, like the aliens and the monsters and the things that were in the sewers, was she just insane? That is something that's really interesting. Maybe Madotsuki was just insane, and the knife is just a big testament to that. But we'll get into that later on, towards the end of the series, when I start full on rambling about that stuff. But for now, we're still going to keep it under speculation. So, this has been an episode of Yume Nikki. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for tolerating how weird this episode is. We are getting really close to the end of the game. We only have, what's it called? 6 more effects, and then we're done. And I already know where they are, but they are going to be very difficult to get to if I don't have a guide. So, I may pull up a guide from here on out. Who knows? It's going to be, I don't know. But anyway, this has been Resubros. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Please, guys, stay safe. It's a very cruel world out there, but there are some good things in it. If you know where to look. Surround yourself with the good and take care of the bad. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios.